So this is going to be the third and final video of this shed project. Now in this one we're going to finish up the flashing. I'm going to box this overhang in, the same with the back side. And I have the two front doors to install, side door to cut out, two windows on the side to cut out, and then a window up here and a window on the back side to cut out and install. So let's get it. One side done, one more to go. Well, got all the rough wood primed up. This area is all done. All of the corners and any big cracks have been caulked up. Early this morning, went ahead and decided to repaint the floor. The other stuff that I had was, I don't know, really sticky for some reason, and it wasn't exactly a floor paint. This is a floor paint. So once this dries all up, I'll be able to get some junk back inside of here. But all the bottom area has all been caulked up. Any of the seams where these sheets of T111 meet up have been caulked and sealed. So for now, I'm gonna see if I can't get this overhang painted black, and hopefully it is a black, because when they gave me the can, the top lid area for whatever reason is like almost like a dark gray, so hopefully it shows up black. If not, I'm gonna be a little pissed off, but nevertheless, let me get some paint up here. So here it is, semi-gloss exterior, Valspar, storm coat. Looks a little gray, but we'll find out. Looking pretty black so far. That's one coat. And while I got some of this paint out and this is drying, let me see if I can't paint some of this flashing up. Okay, got the second coat done. And then on the flashing, 3 coats on that. So these were already kind of up here. And then I just numbered them. But I forget how the number order went, because that's 1. The cap over there is 3. This one's 2. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Hopefully. Yeah, it fit. Yeah, I guess it fits so far. It looks pretty good. Okay, let's get some nails. Does that look pretty good, right? Now I just gotta nail it. Well, that's a wrap. Somewhat. Caulk back here is probably what I'm gonna end up doing, just to be extra cautious so nothing gets back behind there. Once I rot my wood, And then after that, touch up paint. When this is done, and all this crap can go on the backside, and then repeat this process. Got that touch up paint all on that flashing. So today, I decided to mess around and make these doors. And right now I'm in the process. Got a little mark right here, which is gonna line up with the end of this sheet right here, because that's a full sheet on that side. So I'm gonna go ahead. I already trimmed off a little bit on the edge. A little bit on the edge right here. And now I'm gonna go ahead and screw that little piece on to this door, see how that looks. And I'm not gonna worry about all these rough edges because trim. It's all gonna get covered up by the trim. That's what's gonna cover up all these imperfections. So, yeah, I guess I'll probably get some primer out and prime this. I probably even get it up in the air a little bit and hit this, because I'm sure this will get exposed. You know, if we ever have some blowing rain that comes in, it'll go through all the cracks and stuff. So I'll hit up all the edges of this too, just to give it a little extra protection. But that's one door. Let me do the other. Got the first door getting painted. Looks pretty good. Go, buddy. First piece up here. Right, stand back, everyone. Lay back. Whoa! There we go. There's one. Ugh.
So we can get up there?
Ugh, yeah, we can get up there. We'll stand up there once I get the rest of these up here, and maybe we'll try to do that window. Two more. I think the other one's a little bit smaller. As you can see, this one's got 2 holes.
I know.
That's why it was in the dumpster. And the other one had kind of a crack in it, but no big deal for what I'm using it for. Little holes. So,
This stuff right here.
yeah, it's fine. It's no big deal. I'm not putting anything crazy heavy up there. This one's going to go in the middle, because most of my stuff is going to go towards the sides.
This.
Not that. Let's see which side it on. All right, stay clear. Try this
Try to
again.
go inside.
Nah. All right. One more to go. Okay, last piece.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna get up there.
That's right.
And then another ladder. And a ladder right here so we can stand up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my blue ladder.
Yeah.
And then I'll get some screws. Now that I got the loft all built, let me see if I can't cut this window opening in real quick. I think I need a different tip. That wasn't horrible, not at all. Get out of here. You know, I did bring a router with me. Thinking about maybe just cutting a small hole in here, and then I'll come through the other side and push my router in. I think I might do that. That way I don't chew this up too much. Not that it really matters, I just don't want it to look like total crap. That'll be enough to get the tip through. Isn't like that. That's not good. Hello. That's dusty. Man, there's a lot of hot air blowing through here now. Oh man, it's dusty. I think when I first started off, I didn't have my my speed, because this has adjustable speed, spinning fast enough for this small diameter, so I had to kick it up a couple notches. But we're good. Yeah. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, that's a winner. All right, well, it's been a little bit since I filmed anything, but this right here so far, that's all just one coat. I started working on a ramp a little bit. I'm gonna have to probably move those blocks back a hair. Got myself a nice stainless steel plate right here to make the transition going into the shed. That window is installed today. A little bit of time I got, I'm gonna cut that one out, add a window there and there. And yeah, hopefully that'll be good for today. And then eventually when this rain is all done, I'll be able to paint this wall, paint around that window, and hopefully get the rest of this all done with one coat, because I do want to get 2 coats on this. The back side has 2 coats done to it. So here's what this looks like. Looks pretty good. I do gotta do those spots right there where the little ladders are. So, and started to frame around that window, but then the bottom piece split. So that sucks. So what I learned is that now I have to pre-drill all the wood. Not a big deal, just, you know, extra steps, that's all. So let's go ahead and get cutting these windows. Now, I'm about 3 weeks into recovering from pneumonia. I'm still all jacked up, so better believe I'm gonna be wearing a mask, because last time just threw sawdust everywhere. I'm not taking any more chances with that crap. there's one side. All right, so the stud right here, the wood, instead of being squared, it's actually like rounded over. So I gotta kind of just file this little line right here basically, because I went too far over here. Not a big deal. The outside lip of the window will cover all that still, but I still don't want to hit the screw. It's right there, so I gotta make sure I just follow this path right here. Not a huge big deal, but I didn't feel like screwing with this crap. There we go. Whew. I'm burning my bit up. Smoking. Well, whatever. It's cheap stuff anyhow. This window definitely put up a fight, but we'll get her framed up, be all good. Well, got this opening all cleaned out. Paint stick is my first shim. And I got these guys right here. I'll just slide the window in there, but first I'm gonna put a bead of caulk around here. That should do her. Set these shims up. As long as they don't fall in. All right. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that one. See if I can do it with the window still hanging here. I don't want to knock my shims in. All right, we're good. All right, perfect. There it is. Okay, one more coat of paint on that guy. And then also got this other window already installed too. So I'll just finish painting that. Once I get the 2 coats on, I'll go ahead and slap on the trim. All right, second coat, all done. Looks pretty damn good. Got the front. Still working on getting that first coat completed and cutting out that top window. Right here, as you can see, I got some pavers down and some wood cut up to make myself a ramp. So now that I got all my measurements done for that part, I'm going to take this wood into the garage and go ahead, put some primer on it. While that is going on, I just added 2 2x4s right here, 12-foot long, and then I found some scraps that are basically the perfect size for the wood right there. That guy in the middle is a little bit shy, and then these outside ones are a little bit long, so Maybe down the road I'll cut it, but for now, don't care. Just wanted to get a little overhang above the doorway. I still like the openness of this whole area right here. That way, when I get the window there, and with that window, it's still gonna allow some light to come inside, along with these two side windows right here. So, let me go ahead and finish these guys because I didn't screw them down yet, and then see what else I can get accomplished today. So, learning from the last time I put trim on, pre-drilled some holes, and then it's a little bit recessed in. So I got my center mark, which that's not centered, but I don't really care. Well, finally got these windows all trimmed out. Looking pretty good, obviously. Still gonna need the touch-up paint, but hopefully today I can get these doors hung. Be able to close this bad boy back in. All right, so got myself a little upgrade. Snagged a microphone, so that'll hopefully speed up the editing process. That way I can get these videos out a little sooner than, 5 months. Clamps. I'm going to clamp the door to the opening right here. Use some shims. Shim it all around so hopefully it's all even. And right here in the center, I'm going to try to give myself the biggest gap, because obviously your door is going to want to, bow inward. So hopefully that helps, at least for a little while. But let me get this first door over here. Oh, yeah, this is the door I need. Oh boy, don't mess up the paint. I'll use this guy up top. Ooh, the barn door. All right, well that's not that bad of a job to do. I don't know if you guys can see this, but these seams are matching up good. So that's cool. I was using the other door over here as a table. So let me tear this thing down. Well, before I lose my table, let me just show you what I got here. One handle with a key, another handle with a key, they match. This is going to be the inside. Another inside. This is going to be for the bottom of the door, actually the bottom and the top of the door that I just put up. And these should be all my hinges. Yep. They should all be exactly the same. I ordered these a few months ago, so. Screws. So they look like they're plenty thick enough, or long enough. But yeah, there it is. Cool. So what I did here also was I added this piece of block right here. That way when you close the door, it'll hit that, and also the trim, I'm going to have the trim up a little bit higher too. So it'll hit up here, but also it'll help block wind and rain, snow, and all that kind of good stuff and getting inside. Now I'm just going to put this door up there a little bit. just so I can see that gap. Okay, so this is basically gonna keep my door closed. I'm gonna have a hole drilled right inside here, right through the wood. I need to make sure I got enough to grab this other door. Okay, I think we're good with where this door is. I was just checking the the door handle here because with this trim it adds extra thickness, and I had to make sure that I got enough metal in here to grab with this little Allen here. And yeah, just there. So good to go there. And for this right here, I measured it. It was 1.5 inches that I need. So should have plenty of wood here to grab with this guy. So cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put that top piece of trim on and start working my way around. Got the trim pre-drilled like I learned before. Hopefully that gun will stay there. Ah, look at that. Use my shims to rest on. And I didn't even play in that one. All right, moving on. I'll work on the side trim. Measure that, cut it. I'll butt it right up. And then from there, I'll start working on this door trim. And once I get both these on, I'm gonna go ahead and get these hinges on because I can't wait to get this door in. That and I'm gonna
Sure.
hit the paint.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Pretty good, huh?
Done. See that shim right here. Tight. Very tight. Yeah, shim.
How much? It's closing now. Let's see well, you know what? You got to get them locked for.
I do have them.
Right, the lock pins.
I got top and bottom. Now that these doors are almost done, I started working on a workbench in the back. That way I can, put stuff on it and also use it to repair chainsaws and what other yard equipment I got. And then also on the wall here, I added some 2x4s to hang my shovels and rakes, other yard equipment. But yeah, man, I'm about ready to get this thing packed with my stuff. Well, in an attempt to help speed things up, I'm just going to spray on some primer instead of getting out a brush and all that kind of stuff, because I don't think I have a brush right now that has primer on it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to spray this and hopefully use this or overspray, because it is a bit breezy out here today. All right, give it about 15 minutes. I'll hit it once more. Then when it dries, maybe I can get on the wood right here and build part of this ramp. Now I chose not to do a ramp the full length of the door. I'm actually only going to do it 60 inches. So just to help out with material, some of the stuff I had, if I did it a little bit longer, I'd have to buy more material, so I didn't feel like doing that. This will be the last one right here. Double check. Yep. Right. Now these Trex boards, I've had these, and for probably 2 years, just been sitting in the yard. This is like a brown, a little bit of reddish, so it doesn't really match, but at least I know it'll last. Hot damn, one down. Ugh. I only got 2 Trex boards. Not sure the exact length of them, but I can only get 3 of these out of them, which brings, 3 of them. So I got 6 total I'll be able to put in here hopefully tonight, and I think that'll probably only bring me to about here. I haven't gone out and looked for any other Trex that matches this same color, but I'm thinking for the time being I got some pressure treated stuff that I'll probably cut, toss down there, and what else? And then I'll get a thin piece of wood or something at the bottom just to give me like a little lip for a ramp. That way I can get some mowers in here, because I really need to get that parking spot opened up in the garage. It means how obviously all the leaves are falling and winter's coming. All right, well, it's a new day. I only got 6 of these down, so stopping me short about 38 inches or so. I did happen to find a handful of pressure treated lumber, a whole bunch of scrap junk. Already got to cut the size, so I'm gonna use these long screws because this is thicker than this, which is gonna look a little bit weird. Either way, it'll probably just be a temporary situation until I find some more of this down the road, but I'm not gonna waste time anytime soon trying to look for this stuff. So let's go ahead and get these on. Oh no, here comes trouble. Here comes trouble.
Can I help you, Pete?
Yeah, let me finish these boards right here, and we'll go in the garage. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, my man.
Can I help?
Yeah. Here, I'll start it. There you go. You got 2, 4 to finish. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sorry. Yep. There you go. Push it down. Yep. Yeah. Good. Right. 2 more. Cool. What do you think? Do you like these boards better or these ones better? Those ones, they look nicer, right? Yeah, well, I ran out of these. I got to go find more. Okay, because these were free. I need to find more, or there's that one place that sells like extra stuff. I might be able to find something there, but I'm not going to pay a lot of money for it.
I'm just gonna play these up.
They're okay. They're okay. What it is, it's like a On this like a plasticky stuff and it smushes stuff out. Yeah, they're good, buddy. Thank you. Got the door all clamped up. Looks pretty good. Let's check this out real quick. Okay. I think I about got her. Yeah, all right. Damn, it got cold out all of a sudden. Whew. Had to start bundling up a little bit. All right, don't ever drag your hand across a piece of wood. Check that one out. Yay. Arr. Oh my God. You can see that. I think it was in there deep. Go figure. I'm telling you, every single time I don't wear gloves, I get jammed up somehow. Just my luck. Now I'm probably gonna have blood all over this trim. Right to the top. I'm gonna come down just a hair. Come all the way over to my shim. Man, what do you say? Let's just try it. One down, two to go. All right, last one. Let's get this bad boy in here. Okay. Here we go. Moment of truth. Let's go inside. Let's get this guy out of here. Yeah, you can't really see anything in here, can you? All right, I got a clamp down here. That guy's off. I got two up top. Done. Done. And I got this one shim. Okay, the door's hanging all by itself. Let's see what it does. Oh. All right. It's a little bit tight, but it's tight on the inside, so that's good. That'll mean at least the backside will probably seal up good. Okay. Now, let's see how it works with this guy closing. Okay. Now, would you look at that? Hitting right in the middle. That's weird. Well, yeah, man, I got a little gap up top. Goes down, gets tight, and then a little bit of a gap, so it is what it is. What I will probably eventually do, because once I put the pin on this guy, top and bottom, I won't be able to like sandwich them together like this. So they kind of go tightly together at the same exact time. So I think what I'll do is I'll get like a planer and just shave this down, which I'll have to shave it down a little bit because over time, you know, it'll probably sag and touch even more, but either way, she's on. Let me go ahead and do that little diagonal guy right there real quick. Okay, that's all the daily I have for tonight. Till next time. Okay, it's in there doing its thing nicely now. Check this guy out. Let's see what this looks like on the inside. I think we're in business. These are the same screws for the hinges. All right, let me get the backside on. And then I didn't show you guys this yet. On the inside, I got this guy knocked out real quick. Just added 2x4 back there, this other guide, and then drilled a hole. So push it up, pull her on down, and we're good to go. I just gotta do the bottom still. But for now, let me finish this bad boy. Okay, that's all done. Handle spin's good. And then, nice snug fit. So, let me get that bottom latch done. Well, I know you can't see it, but right here, I outlined a little circle of where that pin's gonna fall into the floor. Now I just gotta match it up. I think this one's gonna be a hair tube. This will work. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Let's try it out. Hello. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. Done deal. I mean, I tried to give myself clearance, but this lip right here, it drags a little bit, so over time it'll probably get worse. Yeah, I'll figure that out when the time comes, really. If not, there is play, and it'll go up probably a 1/2 inch, so I could always stick something under here to hold up in the meantime, but for now it's okay. Oh, and it hits already. Hot damn. All sealed up. Let me get some primer out. Get this taken care of. And there you have it. That was the last video of any progress that has happened out here on this shed build. So here's what it looks like. It's been 11 months. As you can see right back there, that white line right there, that was where I had to prime it, and I have still not yet touched it up with the black paint for the trim. All the screws, you can probably see them in the background. You can still see them because I have not touched that up either. There's my ramp. I have not done anything with that. However, I did go out and purchase this 20-foot long Trex board. So I have that. I can lay that down. But for now, let me go ahead and at least show you what this shed looks like after 11 months of just hanging out and being used as a shed. Doors looking good, doing their thing, you know. Got this thing filled in a decent amount. I still got a lot of space up top to use. This four-wheeler, you saw a video of that before, or at least it's out there. Same with that dirt bike. There's a video out there of that. And right here, I added these little pieces of wood here to hang my weed whackers, little chainsaw. I was gonna add some more stuff along this back wall for chainsaws and whatnot, but down here, I think one of those saws works. One of them does not. That one hanging does not work. I need to fix that still. But yeah, that door still not cut in. That's actually the frame for the door. Okay, and then check it out. They're painted. This is the prime side. The other side is the black trim, and that is for the door trim and then the trim to go around the doorway on the outside of the shed. But yeah, man, as you can see, I got some stuff in here. I've been getting some use out of this. You know, toys are in here. Got some yard junk over here. That little up top area, tarps, some coolers, which I'm basically just using them for storage. Windows doing its thing. No leaks anywhere, which is awesome. Not that I expected any. And then there's still some construction junk over there. And I showed you pictures of this, but you know, it's this stuff very simple to make, and you know, you basically just cut it to the correct size for what type of material you're gonna be sticking in there. So I got it long enough to where I can fit a couple shovels in there and whatever else I need. Yeah, other than that, you know, shed's doing a good job. And hey, sorry about not getting this out to you guys sooner. I really wanted to have this shed fully built before I made that final video, but I mean, you know, things happen, and you know, it is what it is. Yeah, well, thanks for watching as usual, and see you guys on the next one.